Here's another beginning of summer update here in the Niagara region in Ontario, Canada. Update about plants, that is. Today is July 8th, 2019, and as you can see, this 18-month-old Paulownia Tomentosa is very vigorous right now. The leaf is as big as my hand, and in a previous video I mentioned how there were 3 stems growing out from the roots. So a little hard to spot, but there's the old one, which is brown on the right side, the old stem, and then a new one, a new big one, and 2 smaller ones. Of course, they started off all as the same size, but one of them took the lead, which is this one. I'll leave them all growing for now. So it's we have 2 to 3 more months of growing season, so this looks promising. Hopefully it'll get higher than this deck soon. And then I have this one, which is the same age, but it definitely did not do as well so far this growing season. And I surmise the reason is because the dirt around it wasn't really loose. It wasn't loosened up, it wasn't worked in. The soil around here is kind of clayish after a couple, maybe 10, 20 centimeters down. So it looks like it wasn't, growing that well, probably because of the soil, because it was getting the same amount of light as the one I just showed you. So what I actually did was I moved it over. Well, basically I took it out of the ground. It was just right there, but I've moved it a little bit further away from the house, and I dug a huge hole and I loosened up the soil. So let's see how this one does in a couple of weeks. And as you can see, the leaves are wilted right now, and I find that always happens whenever you move Paulownia tomentosa around. The leaves just look wilted for a couple of hours, but then it'll spring back to life. So we'll see how big this one grows compared to the biggest one, which, if